Welcome to another Love to RV or 26, our April traveling as we leave Oklahoma City. We're leaving the Campground Collective. Our rating at 9.5. You just get a little highway noise on the interstate highway there. The bathrooms are very clean, good water pressure. Great place, definitely a great place to stay in the future. We'll be back. They also have storm shelters for them tornadoes and Tornado Alley here in Oklahoma City. And we did get an opportunity to visit with Trina's family for the last 4 days. Great times. So now we're heading to Lake Conroe, Texas. It'll take us 2 days to get there. We took off here around 9 o'clock. It was about a 300-mile drive today. And of course, we get rain. We passed the border to entering Texas. This is a Texas rest stop. We had rain off and on most of the trip here. They were doing a lot of construction on this section of the interstate also. And Athens says, "Hi to Texas." She goes, "I don't like the rain out here." And there's the flags are flying straight out. That's our headwind we were having that day. We did spend the night at Lake Tawakoni, Texas State Park. It rained most of the day and night, so I didn't get a lot of pictures out here. But it did have a nice, huge lake. The price was right. It was $35 a night. Full hookups. They had nice pull-throughs. And the next day we took off. We couldn't leave out of here until almost 11 o'clock because it was pouring in the morning. And so we just waited it out. So we left here. The place was about an 8. I got to imagine in the summer this place is packed with the lake and great RV sites. Huge pull-throughs. They did have a bunch of back-end spots. And as we drive down the road here, you see a couple fifth wheels. These are the pull-throughs like that. Kind of go alongside the road. And they did have 30-50 sewer and water. And all good. There's some brick cobblestone road that was very, 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 very bumpy in the town of Windlets Point, Texas. As we get ready to turn here eastbound on Highway State Route 80 in Texas. Oh yeah, that was a bumpy little road there. I think it looks very nice, but no. And of course, short approach here, so I make sure I get all the way up as farther as I can, so I don't want my car in the back there over the tracks. Don't want that to happen. Of course, make our turn here, and we start heading 80 eastbound on Texas State Highway 80. And so it rained most of the time off and on this day of travel. And we ended up going to this little town called Athens, Texas. Kind of a coincidence. I didn't realize it until we get getting close to it and realized Athens, Texas. Well, so we're making a little circle around the courthouse here on the right-hand side. Didn't get good pictures. But drove around and looked at the area. And we end up driving down the street and finding a little park. So we have our lunch. Check everything on the rig. Make sure the tires are all round. The chains are all hooked up. And all the cables are still attached. And the car's still back there. Be a good thing too. And we let the dog run around the grassy area there. She did get a little wet, but just wipe her down. And we had a little lunch here. The rain did let up a little bit. As we're going down the road, we run into the station. It's Athens Fire Station. And so I walked in there, and there's one firefighter said, "Make yourself at home." Now, we didn't go inside. They said they were having a class also. So we just took a picture of Athens with the Athens Fire Department on their battalion chief's vehicles. And I didn't stick around there too long. We want to get on the road. And then we get down the road farther, and sun's shining. It looks like a great day. And if you haven't been to Buc-ee's, here's a BUC-EC'S. BUC-EC'S are Texas-based fuel station. Anything and everything you want inside their store, food-wise, is awesome. I pull this way, this guy comes pull this way, and he goes, you're bigger than me. I'll let you go. And I thank him for that because I do take up a whole little island there. There's 25 pumps on this side, and there's 25 pumps on the other side. If you can see, it's $4.99 a gallon, but 35 gallons in this little puppy. And yeah, we got 11.11 miles to the gallon. I had a good tailwind by then. So like you said, there's a bunch of pumps on this side. And BUC-EC'S is usually discount fuel also. They're in Texas and they're spreading out in the southern states. And look, if you want anything and everything, you get it. There's pretzels, there's peanuts, there's peanut covered, there's potato chips here, there's bites, whatever they are, candies, popcorn, all hard candies, sweet and sours, you name it, you could probably find it at BUC-EC'S. And this is how big the store is. They did have some auto parts there too, and look how far you got it, way down the other end. And their bathrooms are awesome. Clean. And I just like the pictures that were on the wall. A bunch of flags there. And giddy up horsies. I think that was a great picture. I got a friend that has horses. Anyway, there's the bathroom. Very, very clean. There's always someone in there cleaning. Nice bathroom stalls. And of course, they make their own fudge. They make their own chickens. They make their own brisket. This is glazed pecans. They have almonds, cashews, and a huge fountain drink section if you like that. And of course, they have all kinds of sandwiches, macaroni, potato, key lime pie, little sauces there, fruits, cups, some healthy, some not so healthy, but a good place to stop and get your food. And we did that. I got some food here because I knew we were getting late to get to Lake Conroe Thousand Trails. So we got some brisket, pulled pork, and some chicken and french fries. And their fries were awesome. They have batter on them. They're really good. So this is BUC-EC'S. If you haven't been to a BUC-EC'S, the fuel's cheaper, the diesel fuel's cheaper. And this is what they're made for. Pulled pork sandwiches. They got a lot more stuff now. Turkey sandwiches, brisket, steak sandwiches, club sandwiches. And that's what they're made. Great place to have. This was in Madisonville, Texas. This is what I had. The chicken fingers with the french fries were really great. Trina had the pulled pork sandwich with potato salad. Really, really good. Now we're entering Lake Conroe Thousand Trails. Conroe, I guess what they really say. We come here for me to visit some more cousins of mine that live just down the road. And so it'd be a place we'll be coming more often when we go through Texas to see family. And it's really easy to get to. Big sites. Huge place. But again, remember BUC-EC'S if you're ever in Texas. But they are in the southern states. Great place, great fuel, great food. Okay, that's my promotion for BUC-EC'S. Non-endorsed. Anyway, this place is Thousand Trails. They have gravel sites over here on the left. They do have lots of cabins. We're here in the G section ourselves. Place was pretty packed for an April. That is not us, but that's like a permanent site that someone must have. And it was very, very windy. Storms all around us. Lightning was flashing all over the place. But we never got rain here. But around us, they said it got lots of rain. Montgomery, the town of Conroe, Willits, and other places were getting lightning and rain. Of course, I'm backing up without my spotter because there she goes in the car. But this is us in Lake Conroe Thousand Trails. Great spots. I can see the clouds are pretty crazy clouds. We had lightning and thunder. This is Lake Conroe again in Montgomery County. I can see it's a pretty big place. And again, the attraction is the lake. Their bathrooms weren't bad, but they were very hot. The air conditioner only turned on once you walked inside, and there's just more like a swamp cooler, and it was just more muggy. Take a shower in there, it was like, didn't need to take a shower. But anyway, they had huge rec areas there. They had huge visitor areas. They had huge laundry room. They also had areas like this. They had it all concrete. This is more for people that had 2 weeks plus, they said. They put people over here. It'd be a little tough to back in that little hill there if you had your rig. But people do it. And the bathroom or the bathhouse here was beautiful. I'll almost give that a 10. Of course, I didn't take any pictures. But yeah, that's the bathhouse there. Beautiful concrete sides on this side. This was the A section or A loop. And these folks stayed 2 weeks plus. And they have some other sites on this side, the B group and loops. But overall, this place is very nice. I'll rate it pretty high. It's in a great location. Here's the lake. They do rent patio boats, power boats, jet skis for a price. Have great fishing, I've been told. You get to walk on a little bit on that side. There's a lot of private land and private houses along the lake shore. The lake was 95% full, what we were told. The dog was looking at some fish in the water. Going, can I go get them? Can I go get them? But yeah, beautiful, nice place. Great sunsets. Where's my wine and cheese and drinks? Again, boat ramps you could use also. If you're part of the Thousand Trails, you can use the ramps free. Had lots of cabins. And this is a Thousand Trails. There's the bathhouse for the swimming pool. Swimming pool is not in service at this time in April. They were getting it ready. But the hot tub or spa there was. The weather wasn't the greatest. It had 8 pickleball courts and 2 tennis courts. And one of the reasons we came to see my cousins, they went to Lupes Tortillas. It's a chain. Great food. Great visit with some cousins in Texas. And again, thanks for watching this video. Thanks, cuz, for the dinner. It was great and awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching. More adventures to come. Love and hugs to all. Remember to subscribe, comment, and like. Thank you.